Afternoon. We've got Glyn Richards in the blue and red aeroplane, followed by John there in the blue, and then following up we have got Mike in the yellow and red and Colin in the yellow. The Turbulent display team is one of the longest established flying display teams in the world. They have been displaying at air shows since 1959. Should we give them a clap to encourage them? So as Brendan was saying, we've got 1600cc engines that are also found in Volkswagen Beetles. Some say they're little more than flying motorbikes, a huge amount of fun. We're lucky enough to display at air shows such as Dunsfold, and this is our third return to Dunsfold Air Show, one of our favourite shows of course. But we also display at private fetes and events, as well as weddings, etc.
Powerful bride. They come up the stairs.
So holding a box 4 formation there, nice and steady.
So that's a basic box formation. That is the standard. You've got a leader, you've got echelon forward, you've got echelon starboard, and one in box. I always like flying in box. That's my favourite position. Yeah, box. Now they are single seaters.
That's like the single seater wooden airplanes. They weigh little more than 350 pounds empty, with a wingspan of 21 feet.
Very, very small, very light. Open cockpit, of course.
That's right.
The wind in the wires. Well, there's no wires, but if there were, you'd hear the wind in the wires.
So
there's a basic formation change into line astern. So from standard 4 there, box 4, into line astern.
Or sometimes we call it follow my leader.
Why not?
So we use the standard routine for air shows of box 4 formation, echelon, and then we perform a break before we start our barnstorming fun. And one of the traditions that we use is just back in the old days, like in the 30s and 40s, our display pilot will use hand signals to identify the next move for the rest of the pilots. So he will put his hand in the air and pull it up and down so the pilots know to go to the next move. If you look very carefully, you may even see him do so. So the Turbulent display team has been flying since 1959, celebrating our 55th anniversary this year. And the barnstorming routine really comes back from the tradition of the 1930s and 40s, when lots of pilots had lots of aeroplanes and lots of time, and between the wars they went all around the UK in flying circuses.
And lots, I would remind folks that lots of the pilots, most of the pilots flying here today were at one time or another members of the Tiger Club, and indeed some of them were members over those last 50 years of the Turbulent team.
That's right, we've got lots of airshow pilots on the circuit today that have sometimes displayed with the Turbulent team. Just 31 examples of this aircraft was built originally at Croydon Airport in the 1950s, 18 examples of which have been owned by the Tiger Club at some time.
So nice little formation change there. As I say, not gripped with power, so basically what you've got is constant speed, variable noise really. But having said that, the performance is in the cruise, they're cruising at about 80, 85 knots, so it's over 90 miles an hour. That's pretty good.
So our pilots flying for you today are from the Tiger Club in Kent, one of the most famous flying clubs in the world, known for its sporting fun and back in the day air racing, and of course the Tiger Moth. All 4 pilots flying today are also glider pilots, so they've got lots of experience of flying without power. So they're easily adapted to flying the Turbulent, which of course is very lightweight. So back into box 4 formation as they climb to the dizzy height of 500 feet. Ready to perform their break.
Of course, they look as though they're going even slower now because they're coming back into the wind, and there's quite a strong off-crowd wind. There they go into their little split. And there's the hand going up, all done with hand signals. Did you see Mike Kemp's hand go up there to split?
And there goes the hoop, so we've got Jack and John. Here comes Colin. In the blue and red, going through the hoop.
Whee! Two of them head on, that's getting a bit exciting. It's true. Yes, it brings a whole new meaning to Limbo, but that's what it is, yeah. Somebody got over the top, that's no good. I think he bottled it at the last minute. If you don't get it set up right, you've got to be on a slightly descending trajectory and then level off. And I think the clearance, as you said, is about 3 feet.
That's right,
or 3 inches, was it? 3 feet.
3 feet above the ground. So they're coming in for another go, so to the left, to the right. Flying past the boys on the ground at 100 miles an hour. Nerves of steel holding those poles up.
Oh yeah, the guys holding these poles, I tell you, they've got, nerve. I love these head-on passes. Whee! And through. Ooh, that was close. And through again. And through again. Excellent. Yeah, they're getting good at this.
They are. They're starting to get good at it. And in the yellow one, we've got Colin there. Now, Colin has been flying for us for 10 years, and he has flown over 105 displays with the Turbulent display team. So we have high hopes for him with the balloon popping. So they're going back in to follow my leader now to go through the hoop one by one. I have to see if they all make it through. Glyn brings its airplane down, the blue and the red one coming down. Here he comes.
Down, boy, down, down, down. Oh, yes! That's a nice one. A little bit of a jiggle there in the wind, yeah. Down, 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 pick up speed. Right on the deck, yes, and you can see him hunched his head down, hiding behind that tiny little windscreen.
Just made it. So here comes Mike in the yellow and red, and he's through. And Colin in the yellow. And he's through, and the poles are going down. And if you have a nervous disposition, it's about to get a bit noisy.
It's fascinating to see the different sort of attitudes of the pilots. You know, some are hunched up there, trying to sort of hide down behind the windscreen. Others, their heads up, we're going to go through there. Marvellous.
They love it, Brendan, they love it.
Ooh, the poles have gone down. What next? Oh, there's a wee hoose.
There's going to be a bit of flower bombing now. They've got their
flower, right.
So there goes the signal. There goes the flower. And he
oh, that was close.
Yeah.
Now, the trick is they've got to get a little bit lower and drop it not too early. About now. Oh, too late. Oh, no. Oh, it's a good one. He hit it. Yes.
And here comes the next one. Ready to drop. Ready to drop. And there it goes.
Yes. Right on.
Got it.
Lovely,
now,
lovely.
Here comes Colin.
Rock
Is he
and roll.
going to go?
Come on, lads. Get another one in there and drop. Oh, close.
Missed.
Very close. Gosh. That is close, isn't it? They're all getting within about 10 feet.
Now these pretty little aeroplanes are actually French by design. A gentleman called Roger Druin designed them. But we say they're very English by adoption with this crazy flying circus.
Oh, there's the hand going out. He's holding the hand now. Here's the trick. And now. Yes!
Oh,
alrighty.
nice one.
Good one. And the next one. Now, wait, there's the hand going out. Hold it, hold it, hold it, let it go. Now! Ooh, a bit short.
Yes.
And the next one. There's the hand. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And go now! Brilliant.
Oh.
Ooh, that was close.
Close, very close, Brendan. So come on, Colin, in the yellow. Hands out. And he's dropped it.
A bit
and
late.
He missed. Oh dear.
Golly gosh, well, we've got Limbo and bombing and what else?
We're going to do some balloon popping now.
Ah, balloon popping. Now this really is fun, ladies and gentlemen. There's a knack to popping these balloons, and you either have it or you don't have it.
So there goes Glyn, he's climbing up to one, and he's got it!
Yes, he's got the first one. What you have to do is to run underneath the balloon and pull up into it. If you try and hit it head on, there's a wall of air in front of the propeller that simply pushes the balloon out of the way and it flies down the side of the aircraft. Right, guys, go.
So here's John in the blue.
And, oh, you see, he didn't
nearly.
pull up into it. You've got to pull up into it. If you go down, you'll never do it.
This is Mike. Come on, Mike. Let's get a balloon
Right, Mike,
here.
pull up into it, up into it. Yes!
Yay!
All right. That's 2. Let's see if we can get, we had 3. What did Glyn do yesterday? 3, was it?
This is Colin.
Okay, here's another one. The balloons are in perfect position. Okay, now wait. Pull up. Oh,
So close.
he missed it.
It just kissed the propeller there. So they're going in for another go. Of course, the wind's in our favour this afternoon. Yesterday the wind was coming towards the crowds. They had to let a lot of the balloons go. So we're hoping to get lots of popping now.
So there's a good one here. He'll need to drop down and then pull up. You've got to go down and up. Go on, down and up. Pull up. Yes! Got it.
A great pop from Glyn there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Learned to fly in a Tiger Moth in just a week, I believe. So there we go.
There's a good one right here in front of us. Ideally set up, dive and pull, and up. Yeah!
They're doing very well.
Yeah, really good positioning on the balloons today. And up. Yes! Come on.
Let's see if we can get 3 in a row with this now. Come on, Colin. Yellow plane for a yellow balloon. 105 air shows he's performed with the Turb team.
Oh! Didn't pull up enough.
This is the last balloon, I think.
These 2 are a bit low. And one's got a swirl on it, you see, where it's been hit.
Dynamic turn.
Dive and pull.
Come on,
Down
Glyn.
and pull. Oh, yay!
3 in a row, Glyn. Well done. Let's see if we can get 3 more.
Fun balloon bursting. I love balloon bursting.
So let's give them a cheer. Come on, give them a cheer because it's going to help them. Yes! Another one.
I missed that one. I'm blinded by the light, ladies and gentlemen. The sun's come back. Wonderful. The bad weather's gone away.
Barnstorming like back in the day.
Oh, didn't pull up into it.
This is the last balloon. Come on, Colin. Don't let us down here. Gently climbing up there, aiming for the balloon. Yay! Give them a round of a cheer. Fantastic.
Lovely stuff.
Nice big waves. Come on, I want to see more waving.
Yeah, I can see you all waving. Well done, folks. Well done,
Thanks,
lads.
Glyn. Thank you, Glyn.
Marvellous. Those magnificent men and their flying machines.
And John, well done, John. And Mike in the
Lovely.
yellow and red, and Colin, 105 shows, Colin. Fantastic effort. Now, of course, someone else that needs a round of applause, 2 very special people that have worked very hard over the last few days to keep you entertained.